Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Scraps and today we are playing Hand of Fate. It's a card game, as I told in the previous episode. I am honestly not entirely sure where to go, but it seems we have to fight the Queen of Dust. Curses, money bags. In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess. Oh, that'll be interesting.
A bold
Let's
woman,
go.
this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
Now that is quite an interesting vow. No, I do not want to use the recommended stuff. Okay, weapons. Get rid of the doubles first. Okay. Then what? Consuming shame. That one definitely has to stay in. Was there anything new in here? Must put in these two as well. Mercenary contract, what do you do? Once per combat, press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. Sounds awful in this one, honestly. What about you? This card is new and thus its contents are unknown. Find this card and play its secrets will be revealed. I like that. And then we have the throwing knives one. Okay. So, which one should we add? I probably should add another kind of shield. Like a fortitude shield, right? Yeah. Because the regular shield is a shield. Not the most useful one. Frostfang. This card's new and we don't know about it yet. Because of it. Okay. Let's add both of these. And I feel like we need some more armor then. Okay, armor. Seems about right. Change of range. Strikes sustained from bows and wands have a chance to restore your cooldowns. Seems perfect. Wait, am I removing them? Apparently I am removing them. Okay, sure. Let's put the doubles back then. And pick the things that we haven't tried out yet. Angel's wings, the helm of reflection, consuming shame. And we'll want a proper shield as well. Okay, that's one choice made. We'll go with hard mode, of course. Encounters. There are so many new encounters to choose from. Okay, what about this one? I think it's from a DLC, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of this one. And put in a few of the new things. There's so many new cards that it's kind of difficult to pick them all. Kind of want to get rid of the Devil's Choice. And put in the Devil's Wager instead. I feel like this is good. Let's roll with it. Start the game.
Now we play for the cup. The first of my symbols.
Oh, the cup, you say? Rockfall. Gold. And a bunch of additional cards. Yeah, you do that. There's a whole lot of dust we get to fight as well, it seems.
I've added some cards to spice up the game.
Thanks.
In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
Oh, blessings and curses sounds interesting. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire of this wizarding wand of my own creation. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments and sits patiently waiting for your answer. Give him the bread from your plate. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand. Aha! I know what you need. Mr. Lionel brandishes his staff and smacks you on the head. When you come to, you find yourself in a place you don't recognize, with your blanket tucked comfortably around you. What just happened?
This time?
River.
Win this and claim my token.
Attempt to cross the river. Once again. Okay, let's follow the failure card.
A choice.
I think this
Select
is failure.
your desire.
Let's pick this card. Perfect. It's a success. Your light armor makes the crossing relatively easily. You reach the other side, cold and wet but unharmed. Good. But we still didn't get the token. That's a shame. And we find the stones.
This was the end. No. Another flaw awaits.
Let's take a look at this card as well. The landlocked lubber.
A challenge for you, and a
The
token
door to the
if you
landlocked
succeed.
lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or, God forbid, smelled a kraken? What's a kraken? The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about dangerous claws, feeding patterns and scents of the kraken. After which you learn that his name is Carlo, and in years past he sailed the seas as a captain. He now owns an inn and stays as far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of birds going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home. This card's token is now yours.
Take the token. It is yours.
Well, thanks.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
I'll have to. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
Indeed. A traveling mage is perfect. In a shady grove or off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Mages sell only specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. The prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches the interest. Approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Please get me food. Only one. I suppose I'll take it. Yes.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
A bit more, please. That should be sufficient. Now what do you have? Alchemical silver. Press 2 to attack faster with each successful strike. Insufficient gold. A dragon ring.
In its potential, the most powerful artifact I've ever seen.
It's a bit too expensive though. Hernes
A
antlers.
tool with a very specific but useful purpose. Not much use if you're not facing lizards, though, eh? Sorry, that struck me as funny.
We have nothing to sell. Let's leave the shop and be grateful for the few supplies we've gained. So where do we go? Let's take a ride this time. The helpful priest.
Priests,
How interesting.
gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. Are you hungry? I can part with 3 of my meager supplies for only 12 gold. Oh, that's way cheaper. Let's take it. Truly, the gods smile upon our meeting here this day, the priest says, as he takes your gold. Much appreciated, sir. The Twisted Canyon again. I guess I didn't take the card out. Let's climb down and retrieve the weapon. Follow the failure. This one's the failure, I think. It was indeed. Very carefully you make your way to the bottom of the canyon and we gain an equipment card. It's a regular sword. Yes, let's
As pleases you.
use that, I guess. Hitch a ride.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
You find a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. You have discovered the exit to this area. Hitch a ride. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
Let's go this way. The maiden.
You might think
yes.
the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
One day, in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Supplies, please. Ah yes, this is helpful. Thanks. Remember, mortal, that bored heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and monsters. And then we make our way to the Dead Man's Gorge.
Crossing at bridges like this. Surely there's an alternative that would leave you less exposed and vulnerable.
While crossing the ancient road bridges of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. Oh no. We get to fight a lot then. I wish the monsters good luck. I have, however, slightly forgotten about the controls. It seems like I'll be just fine anyway though, except for that one hit. It's okay. We're perfectly fine. See? Perfectly fine. We're only taking a few hits. And stay down. You will not get to me, sir. Oh, come on, I dodge rolled that. Now that's a good attack if you ask me. It's a shame I lost half my life in this battle, but I'm sure things will turn out okay. As did they last episode. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Equipment. Medium armor. Definitely. A bit more food again. And a lot of gold.
A little gold to give you a taste for it.
Much appreciated. Traveling healer. Ah. In a shady grove of the beaten trail you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Healers specialize in curing wounds and also have some skill at removing curses. Let's approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveler, I have much to offer you. Hello there. Please heal my wounds. Oh, that is cheap.
More health
than
to
I
work
expected.
with. Much good may it do you.
Indeed. I have no curses to be removed, but perhaps I have a weapon I can sell. I do not have a weapon I can sell. Much appreciated, sir. I will see you again, another time, perhaps. Assuming all the traders are the same person, of course. Another bandit attack.
Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all.
A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. It's another of the same kind of battle. A bandit attack. Well, I am ready. We have some better armor this time too. Combat should be easier. Okay, I don't have all that much time to dodge well apparently. And I should also heed my direction of dodge well. So it seems. Exactly. Okay, so let's just slice them up, shall we? Ah, perfect. Now that's exactly what I like to see. Pressing Q at the right time. Now, this combat went just a little bit worse than the last combat, I would say. Given how we are lower on health now. Although we did start lower on health as well. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. Interesting, we are being hunted. Indecent arrival.
We play for a token now.
You are minding your own business in the local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors, grab a young man from the bar and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts out in protest but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of others around him. Leave them be, coward. If it is his time, then it must be done. Follow the masked attackers outside. Well, sure. You follow the masked man outside. Immediately you are confronted by a large crowd all wearing masks. The leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about to hear. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles, so I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice, we have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them and, to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. The young man struggles and are subdued by bands of robe. Will you interrupt the ceremony? No. You remain hidden from view and can only watch as the villager is thrown into the portal. It erupts with light and sound and then disappears completely. The assembled crowd bow their head and returns home. Back to town. The Queen of Dust. This desert queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular
You may
bandit.
win this battle and send the queen to her rightful end.
Her
Yet,
blades are
what if you
sharp and
gain
she is frequently
the process?
protected by a powerful crossbow. The bandit queen has taken by slavers as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years she has bribed and murdered her way to her current position as second in command of the desert thieves, proving herself capable of ruthless cunning.
Again, a token is at stake.
You found the Queen of Dust. I have no choice but to fight already. That's a shame. The Two of Dust. And the Queen of Dust as well. Okay. Are we ready for battle? I say hi. Uh-oh, she is definitely trouble. Can't tell that much. Okay, can I attack this thing? It looks like the answer is yes. Please get out of the way here. Okay, I definitely should just block those things. Now that's a lot better, isn't it? Ah, perfect. Okay, please kill the Queen of Dust. I was not in time for that attack at all, was I? Well, I wish you good luck, madam. Please drop dead. That was a close one, wasn't it? We've got the Queen of Dust taken care of now.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
New starting gear. Increased stun. Accursed luck. A bandit strength increase, skeleton strength increase, and skeleton regeneration. We're in trouble now.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
You're welcome. You're meeting with Carlo of the landlocked lubber against you this card. A smuggler's wharf. So what about these unlocks? As a reward for defeating my bandit queen, you receive these cards. The Jack of Plague, the Asleep in the Forest, a Field of Poppies, and a Battle at Brooktop. And another one, the last one for now. A Fleet Cuffs, Armor of Cold, and a huge hammer. Perfect.
Come, play again.
Not this episode, sir. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell in order to be notified whenever a new video comes out. Leave a comment in the comments below, share your thoughts and feelings. Let me know what you think about the video, let me know what you think about the game, let me know what you think about the commentary here. And of course don't forget to share this video with friends and family and gamblers. Especially people who have never set foot in a casino before. I'd love to see you all play this game. As for now, I guess this is the end. Let's play a card game together one day. Goodbye.